Welcome to Chicago Auto Pros.
Now remember, this is a car with only 431 miles on it. Just because it's a new car doesn't mean it's going to look new.
Today we have a special car we're working on. This is the 2021 Audi RSQ8. Let me show you guys around this car because this is special. This is a luxury SUV, track tuned. You can pretty much do anything you want with this car. 561 horsepower. Insane. Let's take a look around a little bit. When you open up the door, the inside here, you got this beautiful Alcantara on the doors. Alcantara headliner, Alcantara side, just such a beautiful material. Beautiful stitched leather seats. This is a 2021. It has 431 miles. It's in the shop for some window tinting, which we've already done. We put XPEL XR Prime on the windows here, on the front two windows, and then we even put window tint on the front windshield here. So there's scratches all over this thing, and I'm surprised to see. I mean, it's just, you know, it's a brand new car. You think it's gonna look brand new, but I mean, we haven't touched it yet, and you got all these tiny swirl marks. So even though this is a brand new car, sometimes the brand new cars that come in here, they just don't look new. And a lot of reason why we do some of these videos, just to show people and make sure that their expectations are in line. We get a lot of customers who call us and question our, you know, you got to do paint correction on it. Why would you have to do that? It's a brand new car. Well, you can clearly see sometimes brand new cars don't always look brand new. Sometimes there's paint imperfections that come from the factory. Sometimes it's been washed, even though this has 430 miles on it. Somebody touched it with something, somebody was rubbing on it, and you can see all the small scratches and fine line scratches that we gotta fix. Before we put a coating on this, we wanna fix it. We wanna make sure the car looks as good as possible before we put this coating on. And that's gonna take some polishing, that's gonna take some work. All these curves here, like, this doesn't look any fun. They have hard paint, and it seems like they're making our job more difficult with all these different kind of contours and lines. Look at this fender. I mean, you're gonna have to use a 2-inch machine in there. You got all these, I mean, it looks beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but as a detailer, I look at that and go, what the? All right, let's get it started. This $140,000 performance SUV is here at Chicago Auto Pros for us to make it look even more beautiful and protect the exterior in Modesta ceramic coating. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We are privileged to be able to work on these types of cars every day in our shop, and we take a lot of pride and joy in our work. This Audi is a prime example of what exactly we do here. Our goals are to protect a new car from the very beginning of its life and to keep it looking new for a very long time. Cars just keep on getting more expensive, and the salt, dirt, and road construction can take the toll on the appearance of your vehicle. Join me in this video as I walk you through all the steps on how we protect a vehicle. Everything starts in the prep bay, where we meticulously clean the surface and remove any contaminants that may be stuck on the paint. A new car from the factory does not come with any form of wax, sealant, or ceramic protection. And I know this next part that I'm going to tell you guys may be a little worrisome, but most of the new cars we see here in the shop, they don't look that new at all. They can come with factory sandy marks, paint defects, adhesive residue, swirls, and scratches. We want to fix and correct any surface paint defects before we apply our long-term ceramic coating to the surface.
The RSQ8's all prepped and ready for our pre-detail inspection. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. We can see a lot more swirls and scratches than before we washed it. Dirt masks a lot of them. Let's take a look at the hood. Now on the hood, we have a lot more swirls. Very uniform though. Looking at it, I can see holograms in the hood. So it's probably been buffed before. Yeah, it looks like a lot more work than before. Got some more sanding marks down here. Got one here, down here. Got another light one here. And then we got one right here in the edge. Probably gonna have to scrub that out with some cutting compound. You know, the closer you look, you just keep finding stuff. Now remember, this is a car with only 431 miles on it. Just because it's a new car doesn't mean it's gonna look new. So all in all, with how hard this paint is, I think it's gonna take about 12 to 16 hours, but I don't think there's anything we're not gonna be able to get out. It should look awesome when we're done with it. And then we'll put Modesta BCO4 on it.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Today in the shop, this beautiful 2021 Audi. Hey, we are going to do paint correction right now.
Paint correction is the process of fixing paint defects. We use machines with polishing pads and compounds to level the surface to remove scratches and swirls, leaving the surface smooth and glossy.
Como vemos, en esta parte ya hice el paint correction. Vamos a ver. Hice un 50-50, este no está listo, este ya está. Este es después del compound. Podemos ver ahí how beautiful es. This is before, this is after. We have a lot to do. Let's start it.
Paint correction can be a very time-consuming process when done correctly. We need to remove very small layers of the clear coat to get our desired results. And do not be fooled by some of the detailers in the industry. There are products on the market that will temporarily fill these small swirls and scratches. It will look beautiful for a few weeks until the product gets washed off and leaves you standing there wondering why the scratches came back.
Working on the fenders takes a lot of edges, so I have to switch between 5-inch polisher and 3-inch polisher. It took some time, but I was able to get it done.
We strongly encourage all of our customers to get these protection services done on their vehicle right away. Paint protection film, which is a clear plastic film that goes on the car, will protect the paint from physical impacts from small rocks. This vehicle here, with only 400 miles, already has rock chips in the paint. This particular customer opted out of getting the paint protection film. He's only looking for the ceramic coating. Ceramic coatings and paint protection film, they're two different products that protect the vehicle from two different things. We have lots of videos explaining what ceramic coatings are and what paint protection films are and their differences. If you want to click in the description down below, I will link them for you.
All right, so we finished correcting the RSQ8. All we need to do now is a final polish and put Modesta on it.
After several man-hours into the paint surface, the front grille area, and all the little nooks and crannies, the car is now looking better than new. It's time to add a layer of ceramic coating to all the exterior surfaces. Our customers choose us not because we're the cheapest option in the area, it's because we don't cut any corners. Every car we take care of, we treat it like it's our own. So the first step of the ceramic coating process includes us taking off the wheels to ceramic coat the painted calipers, the wheel faces, and the barrels. We even coat the door jambs, all the trim, and all of the glass. last step is to protect the paint with the ceramic coating. We use different types of coatings on the wheels, glass, and paint. The exterior paint is getting a ceramic coating called Modesta. It's one of the best paint coatings on the market, and it's only available to a few select hand-picked detail shops. Modesta limits who can get and install this coating. They only want the best in the world using their products, and we're honored to be one of those authorized installers. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you have any questions about car care or protection, please reach out to us. We love talking with other car enthusiasts on how we can help keep their cars looking beautiful.